Draw theta in standard position, and then we're going to take it a bit further. We're going to find one positive and one negative angle each that are coterminal to theta. So what does coterminal mean? Coterminal means that the two angles land at the same place. Okay, so remember, like I said before, that negative 90 degrees and positive 270 degrees are the same. What I'm saying there is that they are coterminal. They can loop around, do as many revolutions as they like. As long as the angle lands in the same place, we say that they are coterminal. So for example, 0 degrees and 360 degrees are coterminal. So let's draw this in standard position. Put our coordinate plane here. 255, where is that? 255, it's less than 360, so it's less than one revolution. Well, this is 270 and this is 180. Hopefully remember that. So 255 is going to be between these two. Okay, well, is it going to be closer to 180 or 270? That was like 45 degrees there. How big is that? What's 180 plus 45? So remember, we're not doing it to scale, but you want to try and do it accurately. 0.5 is 5, 2, 225, and this is 255. Okay, so this is 225. It's going to be a little bit closer to 270, so it's going to be down here. Okay, and there we go. There it is. 255 is going to be all the way around here, down to there. Theta is 255, and a little bit closer to 270 than 180. Okay, so there's the first part. Theta in standard position. Now what we're going to do is find an angle that is positive and also coterminal to this one. So if I go positive 255, all we do here is just add or subtract multiples of 360, so we end up in the same position, but the number will be different. So positive 1, 255 plus, so we're here, came around to here. To get another positive angle that's coterminal with this one, we're just going to go around one more time. Add 360, we just add another full revolution, and that's all we're doing. That is one revolution. And if you want to go negative, you subtract. If you want to go positive, you add, and you can add 3 times this if you like. Go around 3 more times. There's actually hundreds and thousands and millions of other angles that are coterminal to this one. So 255 plus 360, what's that? 511 is 336, 615. That would end up in the same quadrant on this same position here. So this is 255. Go around 360 again. That will take you to 615, which will be in the same position. What about a negative one? All right, so here we are at 255, and I want an angle that's negative and coterminal to this one. So I'm here. I'm just going to go backwards 360. Subtract 360. And what does that give us? 255 minus 360. We'll do 360 minus 255. 515, 550, 105. So this is going to be negative 105 degrees. Well, that makes sense. 0 minus 90 minus 105. Yes, there we go. So that is one angle. It's negative and coterminal to 255. You could have subtracted 360 again, okay, gone around negative again and given you another one. So there's more than one answer here. Okay, so that's degrees. It's not too hard. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's try this one. Negative 19 pi on 6. Oh gosh. Let's draw theta in standard position first. Negative 19 pi on 6. Let's do that trick before. So now we're thinking in multiples of pi over 6. So think of theta as negative 19 times pi on 6. So what's pi over 6? Pi radians is 180. What's pi on 6? Divide both sides by 6. Pi on 6 is going to be, divide that by 6, that's going to give 30 degrees. So all we're doing is going to be moving in multiples of 30 degrees 19 times in the negative direction. So 30 degree multiples, that's dividing up each quadrant into 3. So this is 90, divide it by 3, and this is going to give 30 degree angles here. So 30, 60, 90, okay, because each of these is going to be pi over 6. And do it for each quadrant. Okay, and then you can just extend them, and that will give you all 4 quadrants. All right, so each of these little angles here is pi over 6, or 30 degrees. So we've got pi on 6, 2 pi on 6, 3 pi on 6, 4 pi on 6, 5 pi on 6, 6 pi on 6, 7 pi on 6, 8 pi on 6, 9 pi on 6, 10 pi on 6, 11 pi on 6, 12 pi on 6. So one full revolution is 12 pi on 6, which is 2 pi, which makes sense. Multiplying by 2 pi is 360. This agrees, okay? So there we go. We're set up. Now we're just going to go to get standard position for this angle. We're going to go backwards in the negative 19 multiples of each of these pi over 6. So let's do it starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Here is the angle theta. It is in the second quadrant. I can label it anywhere pretty much. Theta equals negative 19 pi on 6. There it is, all the way back there. So that's the first part done. We've drawn it in standard position. Let's find one positive angle and one negative angle that are coterminal to that. So to find the positive one, let's do, okay, so we've got minus 19 pi on 6. And we're going to add 360, but we're thinking in radians. What's 360 in radians? 2 pi. So here, when we're thinking radians, we go back and forth in multiples of 2 pi. So we want this to go positive. Let's add 360. There we go. So in radians, that's what 1 revolution is. Okay, so that's a pretty important one. Remember that 2 pi is 360. Let's add this. So this is when fractions come back into it. You've got to be able to do your fraction operations. We want a common denominator of 6, so let's multiply top and bottom by 6. 12 pi over 6 minus 19 plus 12 is minus 7 pi on 6. Oh, that's negative. That's still negative. Well, I got an idea. This can be a negative one. Okay, so now let's do a positive one. So to get a positive one, I can think of it this way. I can think of it two ways. I can do negative 19 pi on 6, where we started, and adding 2 pi wasn't enough. So I would have to add another multiple of this. I could add 2 lots of 2 pi, which would be adding 4 pi. You could think of it that way, or you could think of it this way, which I'm going to do. Just take this one, negative 7 pi on 6, and just add 360 again. And we get this, negative 7 pi on 6 plus common denominator, 2 pi is the same as 12 pi on 6. There we go, and this is going to give us something positive this time. Negative 7 pi plus 12 pi is positive 5 pi on 6. What am I doing? And there we go. There is one negative angle that is coterminal to negative 19 pi on 6, and one positive angle, 5 pi on 6, which is coterminal to negative 19 pi over 6.